Hey everyone, welcome back to the stream. In today's video, we're going to be going over a triple shadow team that I have used a few times on stream, and this one's actually off stream, but I have some more gameplay of this if people want to see it on Twitch. You can go check that out on twitch.com/Vergyverg1. And yeah, it's going to be Shadow Gyarados in the lead with Shadow Machamp and Shadow Snorlax in the back. And the Snorlax is obviously the safe swap. And yeah, if you haven't, definitely hit that subscribe button to get more of this content. But let's go ahead and get into the games here. Shadow Gyarados with honestly, any of these three with shields is going to be a problem for most teams, which is kind of the whole point. Well, I guess Shadow Snorlax isn't exactly a big problem for teams, but the whole point of safe swapping with Shadow Snorlax is that you're going to preserve those shields for the other two Mon. You can make your own choice on which two Mon you want to have the shields with. Gyarados obviously going to be pretty good against this Feraligatr. The only thing about Gyarados, though, is even though it's resisting these moves, it's actually taking so much damage. And you saw one Hydro Cannon and getting waterfalled all the way down. Not the best. I do end up switching here. We do have a 2 shield advantage, which is great. Again, like I said, not going to be shielding this Snorlax against most things. So we've already now fully opted into a 2 shield Machamp, which is great because we're already seeing a dark type here in the back with Incineroar. That new Pokemon, everyone's trying it out, but I don't know how good it is. It's super freaking frail, and they try to farm us down, and we end up getting this Body Slam. Boom! We're going to see the last Mon here at the end. And most likely, even against things that counter it, unless this is a Charmer, we're going to be doing pretty good. And I think this is actually Razor Leaf Leafeon, if I remember, which is kind of scary, only because it's not really trying to get us with shields. So our 2 shields kind of don't do much, but, you know, we do have a Shadow Mon ourselves, so we're going to be definitely doing that damage. That's a GG for game 1. All right, game 2 here, into Venusaur. So Venusaur is actually pretty tough for this team as well. You don't really want to switch out into the only thing that can handle it. So I decided to stay in with Gyarados. You can 2-shield this matchup some of the times, and if you bait, you definitely can. So other ways to win this matchup in the 2-shield is also with Crunch, and otherwise, if you don't get that defense drop, just try to catch the third Frenzy Plant, because any one of these Frenzy Plants will absolutely KO you. End up sneaking in a Dragon Tail there, so I'm pretty comfortable knowing that I can 2-shield now and farm this all the way down. Maybe. Oh, actually, I don't know if I would have made it. I actually would not have made it. So now our opponent has a shield advantage, but maybe we can take that back. Okay, with a shield advantage. They have their own Gyarados, but it is Waterfall. That is good to note. Gyarados is Flying type, so Machamp's going to be resisted there. I end up switching. Not the best idea, but I just didn't want to get farmed down there, even though it was Water type. And I don't know if there's something that Gyarados is still going to be good against in the back, and I'm hoping that 30% maybe will come in handy. Again, well, we don't have any shields, but no shields here on Snorlax. Obviously, if you don't have shields, you can't shield. All right, and I try to go for the farm down. Don't get there. Gonna come in. Well, it depends how close I think they are to a move. If I don't think they're close to a move, definitely Machamp, get that extra counter in, and hope that, and yeah, it's Double Flyer in the back, and we just have to get to this Rock Slide. They can get to Dragon Claw, but they definitely can't get the Blast Burn. So 1 Rock Slide gonna KO, double super effective against Charizard here. How does Ionic say it? Boom! Charizard down. All right, game 3 here. So I actually think Wing Attack Charizard is super sick. Oh my god, it's Crobat. It's like our last video. Crobat's actually pretty tough. Obviously, we don't want to see it against our backline. But, you know, they only went to 6 here, so this is definitely a Poison Fang. But the problem is, even with this Poison Fang, we're still getting, I mean, look how much we're getting chunked. Shadow Gyarados, very frail. So know that going in before you make this Mon. If you're not comfortable with frail Pokemon, this is definitely not the comp for you. But Shadow Gyarados is actually pretty sick. I think the 6 Ninja was the first person I ever saw using it. And yeah, I made one because of him. So thanks for taking that dust. Definitely going to come in with Machamp here. These are double resisted counters, but I know he's not going to be able to get to a move, and I want to just start ramping up. And they end up having their own Machamp, so it was great that we ramped, because this Machamp would have absolutely desolated our Snorlax in the back. So we're just going to shield. I actually tried to catch there, did not catch. But we're going to shield this and then just farm it all the way down. They have still one shield, but we have a full move here on Machamp. And it must have been something weak to Machamp there in the back because they ended up leaving. All right, game 4, Melodic. I've actually seen a few of these. The fact that it's Waterfall is really good for us. Dragon Tail would have been pretty tough. This is a Surf for sure, but like I said before, against the Swamperts, even the resisted moves do a lot. And you can see this has only done water moves to us, and we're already at 40% health. So we definitely don't want to throw water moves back at it. I'm going to try to farm down here. It's going to take 3, and we do get that. So that's pretty nice. We won the ones pretty comfortably. Then they come in with Venusaur. Okay, well, I can't exactly switch out. So I guess we're just going to take whatever Venusaur is coming in here with. And we did get the defense drop, so this Aqua Tail is actually going to pressure a shield. Whereas before, they probably would not have shielded this since they would have resisted it. But definitely going to be able to get into Snorlax here, and we're hoping to shield Machamp is going to be good in the back. And like I said, it's good against almost anything, even if it's something that resists Machamp, unless it's like a Charmer, and then it's just over. And it's Pyroar, which I think has Crunch and Flame Charge. So definitely, I mean, it's definitely going to get destroyed here. It's a normal type. It's going to get countered all the way down. Definitely need to shield because then Snorlax is going to be double resisted. The licks are going to be double resisted by the normal typing. And yeah, that's going to be GG. I go for the Rock Slide here because the close combat, the Cross Chop is resisted. But I think it actually would have KO'd there from that range anyways. So, all right, last game here. It is against Charizard. This is obviously pretty good. Aqua Tail is going to destroy this. They end up coming in Venusaur, and I'm like, you know what? Let me try to get the drop before switching into Snorlax, but I definitely want to switch out into Snorlax after this. And I actually can just probably take a Frenzy Plant here and then farm all the way down. It's going to take 6 to get to the first Frenzy Plant. They throw a Sludge Bomb. Okay. And then it's going to take 6 to get to the next one, and then 5 to get to the third Frenzy Plant. And then I almost said this is a Zoomerol coming in because I saw the thing now. This is how do you pronounce this name? Primarina? Oh my gosh, my screen is so small right now. I cannot. I think it's Primarina. Primarina, yeah. They definitely should have come back in with a Charizard though. Although this is awkward. I probably have to come in Machamp even though it's Charm, because I need to try to take that shield. But also, I want my Gyarados to be as high HP as possible since it's going to be the best thing left against the Charizard. And yeah, obviously, even though Dragon Tail is double resisted here, obviously it can farm down this much, and then an Aqua Tail will destroy the Charizard there. So it's going to be GG here on this last game. I don't think it'll one-shot. Oh my gosh, and they get to the move. We would have lived this move. I think this is also just a Dragon Claw. Yeah, but, you know, we have the shield. Let's use it. And let's say this Aqua Tail one-shots. I actually think it's going to live this. It lives with 1 HP. Yeah, GG. So, yeah, if you're really into Shadowmon, like 2-0 Butters or people like this is probably a good team for you. Another team I actually really liked using that's Triple Shadow was Shadow Snorlax in the lead with Shadow Gyarados as the safe swap and Shadow Galade as the finisher. I can post a video on that tomorrow. I did stream it. You can check the VOD again at twitch.tv. And if you haven't, definitely subscribe to the channel. It helps me out so much. And I'll see you in the next one.